What's up, guys? We are back. The day has finally come. The long-awaited, hardest, and final battle of the game lies just ahead as we battle Jax in the series finale to claim the title of champion of the Borrius region. My name is Versace Pokemon, and this is Pokemon Unbound Insane Mode version 2.1. To everyone that's been following along this Unbound series, thank you so much all for your support. This game has been so incredible and so much fun. I'm sad it has to end, but we're going to go out with a bang. So in this new 2.1 version, they increased the difficulty on this fight a lot, probably too much. Seriously, this is the hardest fight in the game, hands down. This fight was actually impossible with the team being a bit underleveled, so I had to go back and grind up everyone to level 75, pick up some TMs, and come back with a battle plan. So here we go. Jax is the champion battle of this game. Who would have known? But seriously, this fight is no joke, and Jax's team is absolutely stacked. As you can see, he's going to lead with Rayquaza and Suicune. This is, of course, a double battle, and we're going to start with Gliscor and Weavile. Already, this lead is much more impressive than the old 2.0 version. Suicune was replaced with Hitmontop, who kind of just sat there and spammed coaching. I get what they were going for, but it didn't really work. So here we go, Jax wasting no time, busting out the Mega Rayquaza, one of the strongest legendary Pokemon in the whole game, and its ability is going to change to Delta Stream, which eliminates its 4 times weakness to Ice. Suicune and Mega Rayquaza, definitely a scary sight to see. Turn 1, we're going to protect Gliscor, and protect is such an important move to have for double battles like this. Next, we go for the triple Axle. It's still going to be 2 times super effective against Rayquaza, but Weavile is a beast, so that should be plenty. We land all 3 hits and get him down super low. Next, Rayquaza goes for Draco Meteor into Gliscor, but he is protected. Now, the reason why he doesn't go for Weavile is because Weavile is holding a Focus Sash. If Weavile does not hold the Focus Sash there, Rayquaza targets Weavile with the Draco Meteor and one-hit KOs it. It's weird how the AI just knows this, but after so many attempts, we know that Rayquaza will target Gliscor, and that's why the Protect play there is the best option. We can Calm Minded last turn, so both our Pokemon are still fully healthy, so we can go for the priority move Ice Shard to finish off the Mega Rayquaza. These first couple of turns are so important that they go exactly according to plan so that we can take out the Mega Rayquaza before it deals any damage and gets out of hand. Suicune goes for Scald, boosted by the Calm Mind, but somehow Weavile hangs on, as frail as he is. We get off the Toxic, and this is so important. The strategy is just going to be to let Suicune go down to the Poison over time. That way we can focus down on the right slot. Suicune is more of a support Pokemon. As you can see, it doesn't really deal that much damage. Even after a Calm Mind, Weavile was able to tank a hit. So Kartana comes in next, the Ultra Beast, seeing that Weavile has low health. He wants to try to come in and swoop up the kill to get his Beast Boost, but we're not going to let it happen. Predicting the Leaf Blade, we're going to switch Weavile out for Goodra. We protect with Gliscor again, just a stall for a turn. We predict right as Kartana attacks with Leaf Blade into the right slot, but Goodra is unaffected due to its Sap Sipper ability. Suicune attacks with Scald into Gliscor, but we protect. Suicune takes poison damage, and Goodra had his attack boosted from the Sap Sipper, but that's kind of irrelevant. Goodra is a special attacker. We really just wanted that to get Goodra onto the field safely. Now hold up for a second. Bruh, 90% of y'all are not subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, and let's get to 500 subs. But back to the battle. Kartana attacks with Leaf Blade, but Gliscor survives with about half health. Gliscor does have pretty impressive defense, but it's not going to matter as Suicune goes for the Icy Wind. It's 4 times super effective, and Gliscor goes down to the Icy Wind. It's super effective against Goodra too, but Goodra just has such insane special defense that we're fine. We go for the Muddy Water, but we miss Kartana. We are going to hit Suicune, boosted by the Water Gem as well. However, it's not going to do that much damage. We're really just fishing for the accuracy drop here. Water Gem boosted and the crit as well, and it still did no damage. We were really just hoping for that accuracy drop, but unfortunately we did not get it. Suicune takes poison damage, but restores it right back with the Citrus Berry. Now with Gliscor down, you already know what time it is. It's time to bring out the big guns as Aegislash joins the battlefield. So we're gonna King Shield first, and we have a plan to deal with this Kartana, but we've gotta lower its attack first. Kartana attacks going for the super effective knockoff, but he hits the King Shield instead and has his attack harshly lowered. Suicune goes for Icy Wind, really just playing that support role, but Aegislash is protected and Goodra dodges the attack. We go for Muddy Water, but we miss Kartana again. We're gonna hit the Suicune, again just fishing for the accuracy drop, but once again we do not get it, unfortunately. Suicune now taking big poison damage, and it's looking like on the next turn it will be enough to take him out. As we let the poison deal with Suicune, we can now just focus down the Kartana. Kartana goes for knockoff. We're gonna get hit this time. It's super effective. However, he is -2 attack, and we have the weakness. weakness policy. We had to go back and pick up that weakness policy. It's so important for this battle, and Aegislash gets his attack sharply boosted. Suicune goes for Icy Wind again. We're not worried about this. We take no damage at all, and the speed drop isn't a big deal either. We want Aegislash to be slow. It's not a big deal on Goodra either. Now we transform into the Blade Stance, fire off the Shadow Claw, which apparently Aegislash can learn, but it's better than Night Slash. We're also +2 from the weakness policy. It deals some huge damage. Goodra really just playing that support role, fire off the Muddy Water, and we actually hit Kartana this time, and Suicune as well, but unfortunately no accuracy drop. Man, still no accuracy drops, and Suicune survives the poison damage with just a sliver of health left. But have no fear, Aegislash is here. Suicune can't really do anything to us, and with Kartana at -2, he's not much of a threat either. So we're in a really safe position here. We're going to go for King Shield again to try to bait that knockoff and lower Kartana's attack even more. We predict right. Kartana goes for knockoff, but it fails, and his attack will fall to a total of -4 now. Surprise, surprise, Suicune goes for the Icy Wind again. Aegislash is protected by the King Shield, and Goodra will get hit for super effective damage, but once again, it deals basically nothing. Goodra's speed drops, but no biggie. We're going to go for the Muddy Water, hitting both targets this time. It's not going to deal enough to take out the Kartana, and Suicune hangs on just barely, but it's not going to matter as it goes down to the poison damage. The whole idea of the strategy is to weaken one side. Kartana, we've got him down to -4 attack now. That way we can focus down the other side. The more threatening Pokemon, Zygarde, joins the battlefield. Now, Zygarde's really tricky to deal with. You've got to be careful of its power construct ability. If Zygarde ends the turn at below 50% health, it will transform until its final form and gets a huge buff, so we cannot allow that to happen at all costs. Kartana attacks first with Smart Strike. Goodra is not the most physically defensive. However, Kartana is -4 attack. However, he gets the critical hit, which bypasses all stat changes. Goodra goes down, and Kartana's Beast Boost ability is going to raise his attack by 1 stage, bringing it up to -3. Zygarde goes for Dragon Dance, and he likes to use Dragon Dance, but we're going to exploit that and use that to our advantage in the next couple of turns. We're going to go for Iron Head. Again, leaving Kartana alone, it's not that big of a problem for us. That way we can focus down the Zygarde, which is the much bigger threat. Iron Head deals just over half, which is not good, but Zygarde's leftovers are actually going to save us, bringing him just out of the range threshold of the power construct. Next, we're going to bring out Gyarados and get off and Intimidate. It's definitely going to be helpful, both Zygarde and Kartana being physical attackers. Just to reiterate, Zygarde's power struct ability activates when it is under 50% HP, so it's important that when we attack, we hit him hard and take him out in one fell swoop before he gets a chance to transform. But first things first, Zygarde's going to attack this turn because he Dragon Danced last turn, so we're going to protect Aegislash with the King Shield. Zygarde's going to go for 1,000 arrows. This is his signature move. Aegislash cannot afford to get hit by this. It is a ground type move, however, it hits flying types, so Gyarados is going to get hit for neutral damage. Luckily, Gyarados is a beast and has a lot of defense EV invest. Kartana goes for Leaf Blade into Gyarados. Again, we're not too worried about this Kartana. It's going to do like no damage, and Gyarados is just fine. We get off the Dragon Dance and we're good to go. Now, we are in the position where we know Zygarde will Dragon Dance next turn, and this could be for a number of different reasons. It either sees that Aegislash, his defense is now too high in the shield stance and it can no longer one-shot him, or it's because Zygarde just likes to go for Dragon Dance while still in the snake form. This is why we did not attack it. We need to wait for the perfect opportunity, as Zygarde does in fact go for the Dragon Dance, leaving us a perfect opening. Kartana goes for Leaf Blade. Now we are playing with fire a bit here. Leaf Blade has a higher chance to crit, which would hit through the attack drops, but luckily we do not get crit. Gyarados just barely hanging in there. It's time to take out this Zygarde. We hit him with the Waterfall, boosted by the Water Gem, plus the one from the D-Dance, but it's not enough to take him out, but that's okay. Again, Zygarde has to end the turn with below 50% health, and he's super low either way. We've still got Aegislash's attack to go, hit him with the Iron Head, and Zygarde goes down. Being able to take down that Zygarde without allowing it to use its power construct to transform into its final form is so crucial to winning this battle. Now Magnezone comes out, and this is a little bit scary for Gyarados, but we ain't scared of nobody. First things first, this Kartana has been around a bit too long. We're gonna hit him with the priority move Shadow Sneak, and it's enough to take him down. Leaving Kartana on the field for that long was a good strategy, but Jax is almost out of Pokemon, so it's safe to take it out now. Also, Kartana was the fastest Pokemon on the field, so we wanted to get rid of it before it had a chance to take down Gyarados, and we now have the opportunity to hit Magnezone with the huge Waterfall and get the flinch as well. But it's not over yet. Jax is down to his final 2 Pokemon as he sends out Arcanine, gets off the Intimidate, and Aegislash and Gyarados will have their attack reduced. However, we previously Dragon Dance, so Gyarados is still going to hit hard, and Aegislash is still at +1 from the weakness policy. First thing here, we're going to King Shield, just basic Aegislash strats. Neither Magnezone nor Arcanine are physical attackers, but we still just want to get Aegislash into the shield stance. Gyarados being the fastest Pokemon on the field, we attack first with Waterfall and hit Arcanine for huge damage. Arcanine goes for Heat Wave. Good thing Aegislash is protected. That would have not been good. However, Gyarados is going to get hit. We do type resist and Gyarados barely hangs on, but unfortunately we get finished off by the Thunderbolt. It was only a matter of time, and there's the critical hit for good measure, just adding insult to injury. Now, it's no problem. Gyarados did his job. He put in a ton of work, and you might be saying, why didn't we just finish off the Magnezone and get it down to the 2v1? But we have other plans, and that involves our starter Pokemon, the Pokemon who we started this entire journey with, and the one we're gonna end it with. Garchomp joins the battlefield. First things first, we're gonna go out in a blaze of glory, Mega Evolve Garchomp into Mega Garchomp, and Jax must be shaking in his boots right now. Now, you guys may be able to see what's coming and predict the future, but before that, Aegislash wants to get one last word. We're gonna fire off the priority move Shadow Sneak just to deal some extra damage for assurance into Arcanine. It's not enough to take him out, but that's what we've got Garchomp for. We fire off the huge Earthquake to finish off the series strong, and unless Jax has some sort of action replay cheat codes, he is not surviving that. Aegislash is gonna go down too, but he takes it like a soldier, and that is GG for the final battle of this series for the champion of the Borrius region versus our rival Jax. GG. Well, technically, Jax isn't the Borrius region champion. This battle was to decide who gets that title, and that title of champion belongs to us. No, but honestly, guys, I'm so glad they improved the difficulty on this battle because it was so fitting for a final champion battle. Truly the hardest battle in the game, and it makes it just that much more rewarding. Now, I know throughout the series, I've said with different trainers and gym leaders, this is the hardest battle in the game. No, this is the hardest battle in the game. Well, truly, this battle, the champion battle, is the hardest battle in the game. But once again, thank you all guys so much for following along this series. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It really has been so much fun, not only playing literally the best ROM hack ever, in my opinion. Not only that, but growing the YouTube channel as well. I love talking to you guys. I've met a lot of friends. I talked to some of you on Discord and Reddit and in the comments even. And I have Unbound to thank for that. This game I've been playing for the better half of a year now, and it's just brought all of us together for the love of the game and ROM hacks in general. So what comes next? Now, we're still going to do some Unbound post-game stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do in the post-game that I'm looking forward to. We're going to play some Radical Red. We're probably going to play some Scarlet and Violet because that comes out next month. I'm also thinking about playing some Showdown online if you guys are interested in seeing that. And we also unlocked the community tab soon, so I can do polls to figure out what you guys want to see more of, see less of, and just better communicate with you all. And I know you guys all recommend new ROM hacks to play. There's so many good ones, it's hard to choose, but we're gonna pick a good one, I swear. Remember to like the video, and as always, thank you all for your continued support, and see you next time.